welcome back to the channel. So today we got the 94 F1 Camaro. We're gonna put a part on it that I'm hoping will cure the traction problem. The owner, Dean, he's bought a set of drag radials a couple years ago and we never could get him to hook up no matter what pressure we tried. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but I'm hoping that this $30 part will cure the problem, a polyurethane torque arm mount. Now, I owned this car for about 15 years, and then Dean bought it from me, and as far as we know, no one's ever changed the torque arm mount on this car. It's probably got 100 passes through the quarter mile. I used to do a lot of racing with it at one time, so we're thinking maybe it's wore out, so we're going to get under the car and check it out, and hopefully this here will cure the traction issues he's been having. Okay guys, here's the old torque arm, and if you look, I can make it move quite a bit just by hand, so this engine's definitely, the engine definitely torque her a lot harder than I can. So I'm hoping changing that bushing will get rid of our wheel hop and our traction issues. Okay, so we got to start by removing the torque arm. So he's going to loosen the bottom bolts. Okay, so we got the two bolts out that hold the torque arm, and what you do is if the rear end's not in the right position, the bolt will be stuck in there. We got the first one out, but then the second one was stuck. So what we did, we lowered it. That didn't help. So I lifted it up a little bit, and then the bolt come right out. That means it should be in the right position, that we can knock that torque arm off fairly easy. Okay, so now we're gonna Dean's gonna try and knock that torque arm off. And I'm gonna actually you don't have to worry about it, just come right off on its own. Look at that. So that means that rear end is in the right position. We should be able to get it right back on without any issues, because it came right off. What size did it turn out to be? 13. Okay, so we got one 13mm bolt here we got to loosen up, and that'll allow that clamshell to come down so we get the old bushing out.
I think that one right there's got a claw too for you, I think. Feel it?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that's got to come out yet.
Okay, that's a 9 probably, eh?
I think that's 13.
I think that's 13 too?
Which one was you?
I took this one out right here. Let's see, it goes right in that bolt right there. That's the one I took out.
Oh, yeah, we probably had to do that one too, yeah. Yeah, that one had to come too, and then this top one. You can't get the bolt all the way out, but what you have to do is just get the nut off so that clamshell will open up.
I can't.
You got a 13mm wrench. I'll put the wrench on this side, and then can you get the socket on this side?
Yep, just see if I can get the socket first. No, we can't, Corey.
Like, it won't fit?
Nope.
This probably ain't deep enough for this.
No. I was going to try to slide off the ratchet a little bit.
We'll have to have a 13 deep and a 13 wrench for this side. Okay, so we got 15mm up top here that we gotta get out. And it looks like this bushing's riveted in there. We might have to grind them rivets off to get it out, but we'll see once we get this here loose. Okay guys, so we got the bracket off. The factory bushing's riveted on, so we're going to have to cut these rivets to get this piece out. And then this one here we can just take over to the bench and cut the rivet off. Okay guys, so we got the polyurethane torque arm bushing in. It was a little bit of a struggle, but what actually wasn't too bad. Plus it's a lot easier when you get two people doing stuff anyway. You might want to have somebody to help you while doing this. What we had to do is we had to just put the bushing in first and just get the bolt started, the top bolt for the clamshell. Once we got it started, then we shoved the torque arm in before we tightened it down, because it was starting to collapse the bushing and it had been a lot harder to get the torque arm back in there. And as far as putting the torque arm back on, it was actually very simple. We just left the jack where we had it before, slid right on. It was a lot easier than the aftermarket one. And we torqued the bolts to 100 foot-pounds. This front one, we weren't able to do any torque because you can't get a torque wrench up in there. We actually had to use 2 wrenches to get that bolt tight, but we got it as tight as we could. It ain't going to go anywhere. But with any luck, this will cure his traction issues. We'll find out here probably in a week or 2. And if it doesn't, we'll have to go to plan B. Okay guys, so we got the torque arm bushing all in. I'll be putting this video up on a Wednesday, so there's a good chance on Friday you'll see whether this worked or not. I think we're going to go out this weekend and run the 1/4 mile. So anyways guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.